Welcome, everyone. Noah here. This is the second in a series of podcasts about Dynamic Communities Community Summit, which is scheduled for October 19th through the 23rd in Orlando, Florida. We'll be talking with Academy class and session presenters leading it to the conference. And today we have Nikola Ilic with us. I tried that last name. I hope I got it semi
You,
right
you,
for you.
you were very good, Noah. You were very good. Thank you.
I am dialing in from Florida. Nikola is over in Vienna, so a little bit ahead of us in time zones there. Good to have you with us. So you are ready for Summit, huh?
Yes, hopefully. Just one thing, I'm not in Vienna. I am in Austria, but I'm in Salzburg, which is, yeah, a smaller city, but nicer city than Vienna. Probably people from
Ah,
Vienna will disagree, but I will tell you that Salzburg is nicer city than Vienna. It's birthplace of Mozart. So yeah, it's a very nice place.
and speaking of Mozart, you are with Data Mozart, right?
Yes, exactly. That's my nickname. That's because I'm based in Salzburg, and then because everything here is in sign of Mozart. Because he was born here, he used to live here, and then I was thinking like, okay, maybe I should try with this nickname, Data Mozart, and yeah, people like that. People like that. So yeah, that's how I started, and it's still here. Regarding
Awesome.
the
I love it.
summit, yes, yeah, thank you. Yeah, regarding the
And hey,
summit,
how?
mhm.
Mhm.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was wondering how long have you had Data Mozart in the been in the Dynamics community with us?
Yeah, it's Data Mozart is around for about 6 years. And regarding Dynamics community, last year was my first summit
Ah,
In San Antonio. Yeah, and I enjoyed it really. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I was really happy to get the opportunity to be part of the summit again. So I'm really grateful for that opportunity.
awesome. Well, glad to have you back for a second year in a row here.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is going to be, you did the San Antonio trip last year. This is going to be in Orlando, Florida. Totally different climate. Uh, a great city. You'll love it over there as well. This is scheduled for October 19th through the 23rd. That's the official dates for Summit. But you actually have a class that starts even before that on the 18th. So you've got a class titled Microsoft Fabric for Mere Mortals. It's a 2-day class. You want to tell us the highlights about that one?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah. So last year I also did the same thing, 2-day academy class before the main conference started. And yeah, again, so this one is for people just starting their fabric journey. So just embarking on that journey. And I would say, so I have no expectations from people who attend this academy class. Expect they are familiar, with basic data fundamentals, but related to Fabric and specifically any other analytic solution, no certain prerequisites. And yeah, what's the idea behind this academy class is that Fabric can be overwhelming, especially for people who are just jumping into this train, because there are many possibilities, many options, many different components, many routes that you can take inside Fabric, and not of them are equally good or efficient. So my idea here is to do a gentle introduction to Microsoft Fabric as a platform, explain all of these components that people can use in their day-to-day work with data, and then help them to build, because I'm strongly believe in this mantra of learning by doing. So to help them build an end-to-end analytic solution using Microsoft Fabric during these 2 days in Orlando. That's the plan.
Nice. And those start at 8 o'clock in the morning. They go through 5 o'clock each day. It's a Saturday and a Sunday, back to back. Um,
Correct.
Data Mozart, did you start Data Mozart with Fabric in mind, or was it added later? Or
Yeah, that's a good question. So Fabric was introduced just 2 years ago. So I started because I work with the Microsoft Data Platform for last 2 decades. So it's been
ah,
already 20 years or even more than that. I used to work with SQL Server and all these traditional BI stack like analysis services, integration services, and so on. Then I expanded my work to Power BI. And then when Fabric was introduced 2 years ago, I was lucky enough to be part of the private preview of that product as part of MVP community. And then when Fabric was introduced, I started teaching people about Fabric. I also helped many clients to implement Fabric in real life in previous 2 years. So that's how I basically embraced Fabric as soon as it was announced.
Great. And then you've got those classes that are before Summit, and then you have you'll stick around for Summit, and then on the 23rd or Thursday, you have another class, which again is with Fabric, and this one's titled Fabric and Fabric Analyst in a Day.
Yes, exactly. That's one is I'm joining forces with my friends from Data Crafters, with Khaled and his team. So I'm very happy to join them for this 1 day training. Uh, this one is more focused on helping people understand basics. So provide a high level overview of the Fabric as a platform. Since it's shorter than the first one, we are not covering all the nitty gritty details of each and every component, but still it will give a nice overview and nice introduction to everyone who is just starting as data analyst role, and how to use Microsoft Fabric to leverage Fabric components for their day-to-day data analyst tasks. Yeah.
Gotcha. And I should have mentioned that first class that Saturday and Sunday before Summit. You also mentioned in the write-up that there was a copy of Fundamentals of Microsoft Fabric that came with that class.
Yes, that's the book I've co-authored with Ben Weissman. We published this book for O'Reilly, and yeah, so this is kind of a bonus. So whoever registers for this 2 day class on Saturday and Sunday will get this copy, one copy, printed copy of the book for free. So that's kind of a bonus.
Nice. And I don't see any sessions scheduled for you for some during Summit, but I'm sure there are like Fabric sessions going on during Summit.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, that is right.
and so you can catch those as well. Yes, you'll be sticking around for those. Does Data Mozart, are you going to have a booth in the expo hall?
No, not really. So because I'm like one man show, I'm a freelancer myself. So Data Mozart is a one man company. So no booth, no booth. But yeah, I'll be happy to visit other sponsors and talk to them. I know they appreciate that, and it's always something interesting to learn, and these many new solutions that can be leveraged from that point of view. Yeah.
Definitely. And if people want to contact you like after the sessions or even before the sessions or classes, are you using LinkedIn for that? Is it going to be through the mobile app for the conference, or how should people look to get in touch with you?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I'm fairly active on LinkedIn, so everyone can reach out to me through LinkedIn. I'm trying to respond to each and everyone's message, even though sometimes it's really overwhelming. But LinkedIn is totally fine, or through email. I have my own website, data-mozart.com. So I'm also trying to cover all the questions and comments that are posed through the website.
Okay, awesome. Any other highlights you want to put in there for your two classes coming up?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear.
Any other highlights or anything you want to mention about your two classes that are coming up for Summit? Have
Yeah,
I
I
missed
mean,
anything?
yeah, what I wanted to stress is that this is not the usual Microsoft marketing selling stuff. So this is really lessons picked up from working with this tool in real life. So that's what I'm trying to teach my students always, some lessons from real life, so they can also implement those lessons once they start working with Fabric.
Good, good, awesome. And have you been to Florida before?
Yes, I've been to Miami last year with my
Okay.
family. We spent yeah, 1 week at South Beach, and yeah, also visited Key West and all these tourist attractions, but never been to Orlando, to be honest.
Well, you can, then you know that it can get pretty hot in Florida. It's a little humid,
Yeah,
so
humid,
be
humid.
prepared.
We were in August last year, so it was really tough sometimes.
Well, August is better than in the middle of summer too, because the middle of summer, South Florida is really, really hot. So I think
Yeah.
October is a perfect time of year for us.
Okay, perfect. That's good to know. Thanks for the tip. Yeah.
Yep. So, Nick, I am so glad that you have joined us today. A lot of great information about your two classes that are already available for registration. And for both those classes, do people have to register for Summit to go to either one, or they can just go to the classes?
They can just go to the class, so it's not mandatory that they book everything. Usually people book the entire package, that's usual,
Hmm.
but it's not mandatory. So if someone just wants to join for a weekend for this mere mortal session, or on Thursday for fabric analyst in a day, that's also totally fine. It's allowed.
Okay. Good deal. Good to know there, because and it is a great trip. Everybody gets together, get to learn about new products, learn meet new people, new connections in the community. So it's a great option for everybody to get together, learn these new topics, and share what they know, like what you're doing. It's awesome.
Absolutely, you brought some great points, and I totally agree with you. So it's not just about attending sessions. So this type of events is also networking, spending time with like-minded people. Hanging out with professionals who work in similar area as you. So it's full experience, full package. Let's put it that way. So I totally agree with you.
Awesome. Well, Nicola, it's great speaking with you today. I look forward to meeting you in Florida at Summit. So I hope both of your classes fill up there, and we see you on the Summit hallways and sessions as well.
Same here, same here. Thanks for having me, and looking forward to seeing you in Orlando.